Hello everybody, this is the Ninja 2 here, and we're making a new FTB Unleashed world. Now, this is going to be the YouTube survival world. We'll turn that on. And so that you guys can get this seed, that's going to be with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 A's. 10. I haven't looked up any seeds or anything, I just made it like that. There will be strictly no cheating in this world, nothing of that matter. So yeah, this should be fun. So yeah, let's just let the world generate for a bit. As soon as it loads. Come on. Are you gonna load? Maybe. Okay, let's let it generate for just a bit. Looks like there's already golden hat skeletons all the way over there. So yeah, this is a new world. This is in the ultimate version. And I guess we could just get started. Hopefully we don't run into much lag since we are on single player and we don't have server lag and all that. But we never know because I'm actually hosting something right now on my computer that will be fixed as soon as I get some other stuff for another hosting computer. So there's a lot of cool stuff around here. That's always good. Cool stuff, cool stuff. So lately guys, the FTB server has been down for a couple of reasons. As soon as I get my hosting computer completely fixed up, because I've built it from scratch basically, and it's basically needs to completely, I only have one thing missing now, and then I'll give it a test run, and if it should work just fine, and it should have a lot of memory, a lot of RAM on it. Everything should be good on that end, but I will only be able to host a few things. Tekkit server may possibly go away. Like, I'll keep the map and everything, but it may have to go away because of hosting issues. The FTB server is going to be hosted on there, definitely. And then I'm also going to try to host a different server that's not a CloudRevoltz server, but we might still record on it, possibly. We still don't really know because we have to figure out how many people are going to be on it, because it's public to certain people. Like, it's not whitelisted, but we're not releasing any IPs or anything. It's not for public, it's more for a certain group of people, but we don't know all their usernames and all that, so we're just going to keep it off the whitelist for a little while, and then we can sort of whitelist it as soon as we get enough people, and then if they need to be whitelisted, then we'll just add them really quick. Here's our bonus chest. I was looking for you. Ooh, force mitts. Ooh, that's really good. Force mitts I always love to have. They're really, really great. Alright, and once chunks start generating all fine, I'm pretty sure we won't have that much lag. Also, let me check what my render distance is right now. Okay. Let me make all my stuff all fine. Max FPS, view bobbing, that's fine. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, and we got these kinds of rubber trees. That's good. I'm fine with this kind of rubber, but we really need to get the industrial craft rubber because we need it for any machines that we want to build. So, I mean, this rubber is perfectly fine. And actually, hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can use this to make the... Oh, that's why. One of raw rubber. Okay, I'll just get rid of that. Shouldn't be in cheat mode, but that's fine. Okay, so raw rubber turns into rubber bar. Oh, you can turn it into torches. That's good. Or ooh, we might have to do that. Actually, that would be a good way to use or make sticky pistons instead of slime balls. Alrighty. Oh, so you can make copper cables and stuff with them. Okay. That's good. Ooh, what was that? Rubber dinghy. We might have to look into that. But, yeah. That might be cool to have a little system for stuffs. Okay, we want to get as much wood as possible until the night comes, and then we'll probably start mining. In fact, I could probably use these force mitts to get a ton of saplings. Let's use those. So yeah, guys, coming up in 2 more days, can you believe it, is Thanksgiving. That's when I'm recording this. But yeah, it's really came really fast, guys. Like, I don't even know. Like, it was like, it feels like just yesterday was actually the 1st of November. But yeah. There we go. There's a good space to build a house. That's pretty good. Alrighty. These force mitts are really handy. They also mine pretty quick on dirt and on stone too. Oh, spike. There we go. We're gonna have a few of those until terrain generates far enough. Yeah, but force mitts are an overall like overkill tool. You can't mine any minerals with it, I don't think. I think it's basically just a stone pickaxe, a shovel, and an axe all together, plus like a little shear thing. See, like you can't mine this amber. Ooh. There we go. Oh, and you can't mine that either. Actually, let's use our wooden pickaxe on that. We already have some torches, so that's good. Can you still use... Oh, you can't, I don't think. We're still getting a bit of lag, but I think it'll all clear up pretty soon. So quartz is the #1 thing that I love to get at the beginning. See, we almost have enough to get a grindstone going. To make it, and it makes your life so much easier. And I mean like so much easier. It's basically a macerator that you just power yourself with a hand wheel or whatever, a wooden crank, I think is what it is. And it basically just macerates all your stuff, and then you can just cook it, and it will give you 2 times as much. If you don't know all the machines of industrial craft, then you're gonna be pretty lost through this Let's Play. So I would recommend going and looking them up. But basically, each machine does something that increases numbers of resources. So a macerator doubles the ore amount. A furnace actually decreases the amount of coal that you use, because you put coal into a generator which generates power, and then that power gets used to cook stuff. And actually, you might not want to use a generator, you might want to use some like solar panels or something. But yeah, see, we still don't have enough actually. But we are going to need a lot of quartz for what I want to do. I want to get an AE and everything you would ever need in the beginning. An AE system, anything of that manner. I probably want to get a knapsack really quick too, because those are pretty cool. Ooh, V-shards. Yum yum yum. So a lot of these mods I didn't really talk about, but if you've seen even like a bit of my server play series, where I actually play in a server on this mod pack, the CloudRevoltz server, basically these mods are a collection of mods all together in a mod pack that they sort of work together, and it's strange because nobody even talked about putting them together until this mod pack was actually formed. Basically, there's many different mod packs in FTB. There's another program called Tech It Lite that also has a lot of mod packs, but usually FTB is the way to go because they have a lot more. They're intense mod packs, but they have a lot of different options. Let's say that, like you could go and ooh, yay, there's our last quartz dust. Awesome. So now we should be able to make, a grindstone now, which is pretty swag, if I do say so myself. And then that will make us be able to macerate this 26 iron ore into, what, 52? Yeah, 52. That's a big difference, like a big difference. So basically it just doubles it, but there are actually ways that I figured out to actually like triple and quadruple, possibly quadruple your ores. But it does take like a lot of power and like time usage and everything. So like unless you're getting something that's really rare and you only have like a limited amount of it, don't like waste all your stuff on quadrupling it. And we'll get more into that when I actually go through and play this a little bit more and get all my stuff figured out. Okay, I'm pretty sure force mitts do a bit of damage. Oh, what can I attack you? Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, I already died. Oh, great. First start, slain by an angry zombie. Now he probably has my weapon or something. I should really actually get some good stuff. I totally forgot that force mitts actually don't attack. Why am I not able to attack? Okay, let's try to go into Tiny really quick and see if that fixes anything. I don't know why I'm not able to attack, though. That's really strange. Why am I not able to attack? Do I need a weapon in order to attack? There we go. Now I'm attacking. But yeah, angry zombies have 25 health, which is a little bit different from regular zombies, so yeah. There we go. Now I got some rotten flesh to munch on. And all of our stuff. Woo! One mod that I'm particularly going to be using a lot is actually Tinker's Construct. Now, if you don't know what Tinker's Construct is, have you ever had that, like, that urge to go and you wanted to make, you had like one diamond and one piece of gold left, right? What would you do if you did that and you wanted to like make a diamond/gold sword that had like a diamond tip basically, and it was a gold sword but with a diamond tip. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Well, with Tinker's Construct, you can do almost that. Basically, what you can do is you can create a sword that takes multiple parts, and in the end, it does take more resources in order to get them, but it is in the long run a lot better. Is that an Enderman? No, that's a V shard. Okay, we're getting into more dangerous places, so we should probably go back up. Oh, I almost left all those torches. That could have been bad. I think it's probably time that we go, not back up, but we at least just seal ourselves in for a bit. At least until it's day. And then we sort of set up a little base. We'll just seal ourselves in from there. Alright.
And I know we didn't get a lot of stuff,
but we can at least start with that. There's some coal there, that's always good. You're always gonna need coal in this game. Like, never turn down a ton of coal, because you're always gonna need coal. Like, always. And I know in my survival on the server, I'm actually in like a little hole in the ground that's blocked off at the front, but it actually did work really well. Like, I never got zombies in there, actually. It was kind of strange how I never got zombies in there. I never even got any... well, occasionally I got a skeleton or two from when they would, like, hide from the daylight, but it wasn't very frequent. It was just occasionally there would be, like, a zombie or two that just, like, decided to... or a skeleton or two that just decided, oh, I'm gonna walk into your house and be like, hey, what's up? Anyways, we should probably make a grindstone really quick, and a crafting table. Oh, I love bonus chests, especially when they have like a trillion force mitts in them. And I don't mean a trillion, I just mean 3. But yeah, when these force mitts actually break, they will give you force shards, which are really cool. I'll show you guys those later. As soon as I get them, actually. Bam. And then let's make a really quick... So we are on 1.5.2 on this version. So we do have a lot of cool stuff. So you start off with this book, right? And you guys saw this in the beginning. Actually, let me grab all the stuff for a grindstone. Grindstone. Okay, so I just need the quartz dust. And then the cobblestone, some stone, and a wood gear. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And we'll smelt some planks, I guess. Some birch planks. I'm not the biggest fan of birch. I mean, if you know how to use it, you can use it really well. But otherwise, I'm not that big of a birch fan. Alrighty. There's the wooden crank. And there is the gear. Alrighty, and we're gonna make a sword. There we go. Grindstone. Bam, bam. We're gonna make an iron sword really quick. We just need to grind up 1 iron ore. So if you have nothing in this grindstone and you turn the wooden crank, the crank will break. Because if you think about it, like, if you have a grindstone and you just try to grind up stuff, and there's nothing there, then what's it gonna do? It's just gonna break. So yeah, that's the only downside. But, you know, oh, I actually don't want to do that. I'll just throw in that. There's one. And we'll make an iron pick too. I just want to get this sorted out, and we'll probably make some armor as well. This grindstone is a great way to start out the game, especially if you have a ton of iron. You just went mining and you just sit here on the grindstone. You can even AFK this by taping down your mouse button or something like that. But yeah, you could just sit here all day, just grind up all your stuff, and then what's great is once you're all done, it will make a crack noise. So like, let's say you're doing something else, and well, for me, I'm somewhat of a programmer. I mean, I don't really have any degree in it, but I do take a hobby of programming. But basically, what you could do is you could write a program to automatically just right-click this constantly. But and like when it breaks, it would snap, but you'd just go and watch Netflix or something, sponsored by the way. Netflix or some other thing, like you could work on some homework, anything like that. For me, actually write code, because I'm actually in the process of making my own game. Woohoo! But yeah, you could do anything. You could just sit here AFK, and then once it's all done, the thing would snap. You'd hear the noise, and then and it's sort of like the door breaking down in the when a zombie breaks down a door. Okay, I think it's light outside. Let me take out 2 of that. Okay. Yep, it's morning. Copyright. Alrighty. So, oh yeah, we should probably plant these. There they are. Oh, they have to be on stone, don't they? Hold on, actually, let me grab these. Those. First iron pick. Woohoo! Awesome sauce. Basically, these ore berries, what you do is you just smelt them, and then you take the berries off of them, because these will fully grow. And then, as you saw when I was down in the mines, I grabbed these little ore berries. You smelt them, and then you get these copper nuggets, and then you can turn those into ingots. So it's basically a way to farm all sorts of ingots. But yeah. Oh, I'm gonna kill that skeleton that has an enchanted bow. Oh, dang. He just insta-killed me. Well, not insta-killed me, but like, man. That was fast. Holy, I don't want to get next to you, boy. Okay, here. Maybe I can flank him. I'm getting so used to the terms of Counter-Strike. Yeah. Whoa, which stone? Oh, crap. Didn't quite want to do that. No. No. You jerk. Just want your bones. No. 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 I think he has like power and punch on his bow. What the heck? Hold on. I need to do something about this before I die again.
Stop.
Stop it. No. Stop shooting at me. No. 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 Ow. Stop it. Ow, you jerk. I'm getting so much lag. Why, lag? Why? Why must you do this to me? He has 1 HP left. Really? I just did it. How was I not a monster hunter before? I killed a stinking... What the heck? You liar. I killed an angry zombie. Oh, well, okay. Maybe they don't count as real mobs? I don't know. Okay, we need to get a lot of clay, sand, and gravel. And I know where to get gravel. There's a lot of sand and clay here. So, the reason I want to get a ton of clay, sand, and gravel is to get grout, which is a very essential part of Tinker's construct. Basically, it makes the big furnace that smelts everything and makes alloys and everything. And it basically makes everything a whole ton easier. It actually does double your ores, but it takes lava in order to make it. Alrighty, guys, and we're back. So I figured out a little bit. I wasn't really actually lagging all that much once I stopped recording. So maybe this time around it won't be as laggy. Maybe not. Probably it will. Yeah, just still grindstoning all this up. Looks like we got 18 more to smelt. So we can put in that 16. And as soon as we get 2 more batches of that, we can put in that extra 8 that we'll have. And then, yeah. We'll probably go mining again today. We'll need to make some armor. And we'll need to find some food sources. So we might have to kill some stuff. We'll see how it goes, actually. But first off, I did smelt up the rest of that iron. So let me make a chest piece and a helmet, I guess. Alrighty. We'll make some boots really quick. And then we'll just need some leggings. So, yeah. We'll also need to find out where we can find food. Okay. What kind of food do we have in here? We have 1 chicken and some apples. I'll take those apples right now. And we can try to eat some rotten flesh, but it probably will kill me. Yep, of course. Alright. Well, we'll cut here and I'll be back once I'm starting to mine. See you then, guys. Doo-doo-doo, I'm a little miner. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I mean, I'm not a pineapple. What are you talking about? Anyways, guys, so I started mining. Ooh, some aluminum. Or aluminum. I can't really say that word. It's hard for me to pronounce it. It might just be me being a stupid derp, but, you know, you never know. I just said, you know, you never know. You know, I'm just out of it today. I have no idea what I'm doing. I do see something. It's right there. And this is my own personal world, so I get to mine it. So otherwise, just stutter would be completely insane and be yelling at me to not mine it or touch it in any way. He'd come over, mine it, and disintegrate it. But we just got some uranium ore. Oh yeah. Ooh, some more force gems. That's good. I always love to stock up on force ingots because they are very, very good ingots to use on all sorts of stuff. Ooh, we're in a ravine and there's some more of those plants, so I'm going to grab them really quick. Ooh, there's actually quite a few more. Let me grab these, actually. I want to grab all this stuff in here really fast, otherwise I'm going to forget about it and leave it. We will need this monazite, which, if you don't know, makes a ton of force field stuff, which will be amazing because we can insta-kill mobs and stuff. So that'll be fun. We're starting to get the annual lag spike. Hooray. Anyway, see you guys once I'm about done mining. Alright guys, first beehive. Unfortunately I didn't bring a scoop with me, and if you didn't know, scoop is made with wool and a few sticks. But there is a lot of iron over here, which I'm getting. My iron pickaxe is running a bit low though, so might have to head back to base and grab a new one. Probably bring a few with me. Hopefully we can find some diamonds pretty soon, because I do kind of want to get to the nether and finish like this stuff and get the smeltery running. That would be pretty cool. Smeltery is basically just going to double my ores, but it's going to do it automatically, and it's going to help me with some stuff that I need to do later in the game. So yeah. See you guys once. Oh, monster fight. Okay, see you guys later. And pickaxe broke. See you guys once I get to my house. Well, this is a shocker. 49 plus a stack of iron. That's pretty good. Clockwise turning, clockwise turning. More clockwise turning, clockwise turning. Aha, I hit the jackpot. So I'm back with 4 pickaxes, and looks like we found quite a bit of stuff. I found like a little cave thing. Before I went like left, I think, but now I'm going right, and this is what I'm finding. I found a ravine over to the left, and I'm finding this. Ooh, a mine shaft. Ooh, that's fantastic. Awesome sauce. Now I found this giant cave / ravine, and it's like totally being the other thing. Ooh, is that water? Those are water shards. Yum. I should probably grab all these tracks because they're really hard to make if you just make them regularly. But we'll leave like a waypoint or something down here. And if you don't know what a waypoint is, basically it's a thing from... There's actually there's other games that have it, and there's waypoints in other games, but in Minecraft a waypoint usually comes from either Ray's or Zan's minimap. Basically, that adds a minimap. You can add waypoints, and there's death points, as you saw by my one death point when I died. So basically, they show where on a 3-dimensional scale your death was. And it will basically lead you there. All you have to do is go there and do some cool stuff. So I'm really happy with this, guys, because regularly by now I'd be cheating and like cheating in like 3 diamonds to make a diamond pickaxe and everything. But I'm actually resisting the urge because this is actually kind of fun to me, because I actually am getting quite a bit of iron. I already have 2 stacks and 8 ore in the in the grindstone that I put in there. And now I'm getting even more, and iron's just like everywhere in this mod pack. I think there's a iron spawn enhancement in here, but I'm also finding a ton of quartz, which is really good. I really need quartz. It's a very essential part of this mod pack, especially for me because of applied energistics. It makes quite a bit of ease in the game if you do applied energistics. It's a very extensive mod, but it's also really useful in like crafting. There's like crafting monitors where you can just like shift click the question mark on the recipes and it'll automatically go into the crafting monitor. But yeah, there's a lot of cool features about it. There's also like you can store stuff in there. You can do all sorts of stuff. It's really cool. The only thing is it's very resource intensive, but it also requires a lot of power, especially if you do a lot of the bigger stuff like auto crafting, which is basically you make a whole CPU unit of crafting, and you can input different recipes, and while you're in one of the monitors you can just say, okay, I need more of this item. Like let's say you need more dirt and you had a ton of UU matter in your system, it would automatically turn that UU matter into dirt for you. And it does take time because it goes through an auto crafting thing. This is an ender tot, basically a smaller version of a regular enderman. And it has a higher chance, of course, to teleport, because it's smaller. Oh, there he is. Oh. But he does have lower health, and, he does actually spawn 2 endermen, angry endermen. When he dies. I'm pretty sure like they're his parents or something like that. I don't know. It looks like he's down here or something. There he is. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh crap. I'm dead. I am so dead. Oh. 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 Oh, I do not want to be me right now. Oh crap. I really do not want to be me. Oh! Oh crap. Well, death of the episode. Alrighty. Oh, and lag because we're generating all the chunks all weird. We gotta go get our stuff before it despawns. I had a lot of stuff on me. We do have this thing on here, guys, and it's called Keep Hunger or something. And unless you have like 10 levels on you, I think, it will keep your hunger where it was at before. And I think it's like a terrible mod. Like, I want to disable it really, really badly. But it does add a little bit of like depth to the game because you don't just die because you want to regain your hunger. So yeah, I think it's good and bad. Like, I don't really want to play on it, but it does make the game a little bit harder. There's some more iron there that I probably want to get really quick. Yay, I killed him. Haha. Got your pearl. What is that? I have no clue what the heck that was. Awesome. Okay, now we're all decked out again, and we have all of our stuff ready. Let's go. Okay, let's go get that air shard. Ooh, I forgot my quartz crystals. That could have been bad. Okay. I'm gonna need to pillar up with cobble, which we don't actually have a whole ton of, but that's fine. So those of you who don't know, all the shards, like the earth shards, the air shards, the V shards, all those, they're all part of Thaumcraft, which I think is an amazing mod. It's made by Azenor. He's a very good mod creator. And this mod, basically, it adds magic to Minecraft, and you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. There's a lot of machines and stuff. Well, not machines, but magical constructs, I guess. But yeah, and they just add a lot of depth to the game, make it a lot more interesting. It'd be really nice if I could find a monster spawner. Really want a monster spawner, because then I can have a grinder. Oh, Endertot. Don't want to mess with him while I'm at this low of hunger, because if his parents come at me, then I am basically dead. Okay. As soon as our inventory starts filling up pretty nicely, I want to probably head back. I really want to actually find some cows when it's day, because I want to make a knapsack, which you need leather, some iron tool rods, which means we need a smeltery, which means we need to go to the nether and do all that. Well, we don't necessarily need to go to the nether, we just need to find like a really big lava pool that we can pump out of, because I would like to just get a pump and pump out of a big source of lava, but what that would basically mean nether. I know you could find one, but it would take too long, and ooh, 2 hives at the same exact place. That's pretty cool, pretty nifty. So yeah, that probably won't happen for a while, actually. Knapsacks are a little bit advanced for us as of right now. It just costs iron, though, basically, plus a little bit of lava. But once we start getting more advanced, I just realized that our game is going to get a little bit laggier, because we're going to have machines running that is going to make more net value of data, and that's going to cause a lot more lag in the long run. Now we need to start getting to diamond level, and we need to start ignoring iron and start going forward. Not necessarily ignoring, but try to not mine as much iron. Like, we'll still get like this vein, we'll probably look at and see if we can get it, but I don't want to waste all my pickaxes just to get a little bit of iron. I'd rather try to get some diamond. I'd rather even go strip mining than just sit here and waste all my iron pickaxes mining iron. That was my death point. I thought that was a tater tot, or not tater tot, ender tot. Okay, we need to find the diamonds. We're gonna definitely get a ton of quartz, because we're always gonna need quartz until we have like over 5 million stacks of it, like a full Maybe a full double chest full of quartz and quartz dust will probably be when we stop collecting quartz. We're also gonna need a lot of aluminum, I don't know how to say it properly. And sorry if I don't place a lot of torches. I'm not really used to placing torches. I'm not one of those people. It's just sort of not my style, if you know what I mean. We're definitely going to get a ton of force gems, though, because those are always good to have around. Oh, there's some more up there, and some quartz. That's great. That's good. I'm glad that I looked. Ooh, is there some more? There's quartz everywhere now. I used to remember there not being any quartz anywhere, and there used to not be any iron anywhere either. Guess I wasn't looking in the right spots. Oh, a zombie. Some gold, that's always good. Brain, we can always use brains. That's a part of Thaumcraft. Redstone, I need redstone, a ton of that stuff. We do have thermal expansion, I believe, so that is good. I kind of don't want to break that block. I think we'll be fine. Now, this is when you have to be careful and not dig straight down. There's some ferrous. That's good. That's really good. If you dig straight down in this now, you're going to be basically... You're not going to have a good time, let's just say that. I also have to start getting some food. Would really be cool right now would be a ender pouch or something of that manner. But there's tons of gold everywhere. So hopefully we can get all the gold. Nope. Crap. I hate life. I hate life. I hate life. Oh. How many people have done that before? How many people have experienced the weird glitch where you shift over the ledge and it still pushes you off? I'm going to my death point. I don't even care. I'm gonna go see if anything survived. I still missed a ton of stuff up here. I should probably get all the copper and tin and everything that I see, but I mean, I don't really tend to go for that stuff, because I'm actually kind of used to cheating it in, actually. See, now I find everything. Pretty sure that skeleton just spawned right in front of me. If I can, I'll put in a replay of that, because that was pretty hilarious. Yes, please kill me. Just kill me now. Sometimes I just want to give up. Do you guys ever get that? That you just want to give up? I must just want to delete all the recordings. Just start over. But I already know that I have tons of stuff, so I can just deal with it. All that quartz. Oh, now I'm really butthurt. Why did I have to go up to that lava? Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna sit here and just grind up some iron, try to get over my morning of dying an epic hole of failure and regret. See y'all later. If you liked the commentary, click that like, comment, subscribe. If you liked the gameplay, click that like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, you can just sit there and like look at my screen and just sort of stare. Because I know nobody actually clicks that like, comment, subscribe. It's kind of a thing on YouTube, like, you're never really supposed to. Anyways, guys, sorry that I just went blank there, but anyways, guys, see you later. Peace.